Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Janmadhyasya tonvayaditaratas chartha subhijyasvarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yat Suraya Tejo Vari Mridam Yatha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi Narayanam Namaskritya Naran Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraet Swasti Astu Vishwasya Khala Prasidatam Dhyayantu Bhutani Shivam Mithodhiya Manascha Bhadram Bhajata Dhokshajay Aveshyatam no matirapya heituki. Reading from Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Canto 10, Chapter 32, verse number 14. So we read in the earlier verse that Krishna, he appeared and gopis, they were very happy and they gave up their distress and made us seat for him to sit down because they wanted to ask him question. So if you want to ask some question, first give him seat. Otherwise he may not answer. So Krishna sat down very happily, says he was looking very beautiful. More is being described in this. So he says, Tatra upvishto Bhagavan Svaishvaro Yogeshwaran Antarhidi Kalpitasanaha Chakasa Gopi Parisadgatorchita Stralokya Lakshmeka Padam Vapurdadhat. So Tatra upvishto Bhagavan Svaishvaro. So Ishvara Bhagavan Tatra Upvishta. So he sat down on that seat which was made by the upper cloth of the gopis. And he is Bhagavan, he Ishvara. So he is imagined by the yogis in their heart, or even not only yogis but Yogeshwaras Antarhridi Kalpita Asana. So they only imagine him in their heart, but here with gopis, he is sitting right in front of them. So you can understand the position of the gopis. They are better than all these Yogeshwaras. And he appeared very beautiful there. So he is Gopi Parishad Gataha Chakasa. So Chakasa means he shone brightly in the assembly of the gopis. And how he was? He says, Tralokya Lakshmi Eka Padam Vapurdadat. He has a form or body which was having all the opulence, wealth of the three lokas. And he was Archita, he was honored by the gopis. So it was already said that he appears beautiful because of the beauty of the gopis or love of the gopis. Tatprati swayutham eva prathak prathak upari upari nihita bahuvastrasneshu tabhi kliptesu upvishta. So there are many groups, many yuthas of the gopis, and all these groups had made separate seats for him to sit down with various cloths or their dresses. So he sat on them. Nanu tavat sankheshu asanesu katham eka upishta tatraha ishvara. So how is that he is one and he sat on so many seats? He can only sit on one seat. Sometimes it can be problem. Many people invite you where to go. If you go to one place, other people become upset. So many seats were there. So if he sits on one, then others will be upset. If he goes to the other one, then this will be upset. So either he has to give time to everybody, right? 15 minutes each person gets, and then move on, right? Just to design something. So he says, no, he sat on each one of them simultaneously. That's why he's called Ishvara here. Ishvara means that he has the Aishwarya. He has this majesty. He's not just doing Nar-līlā, he's also doing some Ishvara-līlās simultaneously. So tattad alakshyataya atma prakashavan. So unseen by the gopis, he manifested. So one group thought that he is with us, then the other one thought he is with us, the other one thought he is with us. But he is with everybody. Tatra hetu. So what is the reason for this? Because he is Bhagavan. And this is a very special meaning of the word Bhagavan. I'm sure you have not heard this. So Bhagavan means Kamavan. Means he was full of desire. Bhagam Sri Kam Mahatmyam iti Amara. According to Amar Course, the one of the meaning of the word Bhaga is Kam. Because he had the wish to satisfy all of them, or he has love for all of them. So therefore he sat on all these seats. Tasya tavatsu sarveshu eva asanesu upveshtum kamnam alakshya aisvarya eva shaktya yogamaya dvara tavantah prakashas tatha prakashita ityartha. So he was Kamavan means that he wished to manifest his forms so that he could sit in all the seats. That was his desire. So therefore by his Aishwarya, which means here by his Yogamaya, he manifested that many forms, Prakasha forms, and he sat there. Kincha sahi yogeshwarahi shesha shankaradyair antarhridi hridayabhyantare eva kalpitam mansaye eva anitatvat. And he is the same Bhagavan who is meditated by Yogeshwaras like Shesha, like Shiva, within the core of their heart. And there they make a seat for him by his mind. Kalpita means imagine. So Mansa eva anitatvat, they bring a seat for him. Tri jagat durlabha durlabham anuphatam arghyasnam yasyasa. So his seat was most rare, most expensive, because this seat could not be found anywhere in the three worlds. Because where will somebody, first of all, who is going to make a seat like this for Bhagavan? They will make some singhasan, something. But this was the seat from their own dresses, and this is out of love. So yogis, they make their seat in the mind with all types of expensive gems, etc. But this is different. So it says, Etabhistu hridayat bahireva swagatra nirmalya vastrai swabhukta sugandhair asanam kalpita. So the kalpita word has both meaning. Kalpita means to make, kalpita also means to imagine. So for gopis, he sat not in the heart but outside the heart, and this was seat made from the dresses which came from their own body. Generally, you don't offer anything to Bhagavan which you have used yourself. Tayo bhakta sargandha vasa lankar charchita chishta bhojina dasa tamayam jayamahi. So devotees wear or use things which have been offered to Bhagavan. Here Bhagavan is using articles which have been used by the gopis. So therefore it says Swagatra Nirmalya Vastrai. Nirmalya means used. So Bhukta Sugandhai, and also fragrances, because it says in the previous sloka that this was dress which had kumkum from their body. So that is another which was used. Swabhukta Sugandhai, the fragrant material which was used by the gopis. Yat tatraiva upvishtas chakasha didipa. So he sat there and he appeared most effulgent, beautiful. Yakhalu swayam bhagwan brahmarudradi parishada kshirodadi tire stutyadibhir gamya eva mansi pradurbhavan paroksha eva kshan matram bhavet saeva gopi parishadam swayam gatah achyutaschir kalam api vyapya chutirahita. So that Bhagavan, who is unapproachable to great personalities like Brahma, so they go there and they pray to him, like it was described in the first chapter of 10th Canto, that when earth approached Devas, then they went to Brahma, then Brahma went to the Milky Ocean, and there he prayed. So he did not see Bhagavan. Bhagavan only gave the message in his heart, which was not heard by others. Then Brahma, he relayed the message to other Devas. So that Bhagavan, who is not approachable to people even like Brahma, so he was available to hear. He was sitting in front of the gopis. So that shows the contrast and the greatness of the gopis. So, and that also he appeared only for a very short period to Brahma. Paroksheva kshanmatrameva. First of all, not directly, Brahma did not see him, but only in the heart, and that also just for short period. He just made few statements. Yes, don't worry, I will come, and all the devas take birth on earth. That's what he said. So that very Bhagavan Saiva Gopi Parishadam Swayam Gata, that Bhagavan, he himself has appeared in the assembly of the gopis, and that also for a long period, not for a short period. So therefore the word Achyuta, where does Achyuta? In this sloka there is no Achyuta. Must have come before. So anyway, at least in this sloka there is no Achyuta. Before must have come in another sloka. So it was in verse number 10. Tabhir vidhuta shokabhir bhagavan achyuta vrata. So it's taking the meaning of achyuta here. It says achyutas chirkalam api vyapya chutirahita, means he did not leave them for a long time. Okay, it seems like instead of archita there is a achyuta part here. Because he says that Archita iti pathe Tambula Narma Smita Pangadina Sammanita. So here Gopi Parishad Gato Achyuta. Instead of that, also reading Archita. So if the reading is taken as Archita, that means he was honored by the gopis by giving him tambula to eat and joking words and affectionate looks. So Kim Kartum Gata, how was he situated there? So that is being described in the last part of the verse. Tralokye Prakrita Prakrita Adho Madhya Urdhaloke Ya Lakshmi Tattad Ananta Swansa Pariyanta Vastunam Nana Shobhadi Sampatti Tasya Ekam Ananyat Padam Ashra Bhutam Madhvapustadapi Dadhat Ashra Bhutam Mat Tasam Gopinam Anga Kanti Smit Katakshadibhi Madhuryai Pushanam. So whatever is the opulence, whether in the material world or in the spiritual worlds, above or below or in the middle, all that, whatever is the beauty in all the objects, unlimited objects, many is manifest up to his amsas, whether they are Sri Ramchandra or Vamana, etc. So Nana Srobhadi Sampattis Tasya Ekamanyat. So all that sampatti or beauty, all that wealth became manifest in his body. So that's how he was situated there. And Tasam Gopinam Ankanti Smit Katakshadi Madhuryai Pushnan. So how it happened? Why? Because he was being nourished by the sweetness of the looks, smiles and effulgence coming from the body limbs of the gopis. So as we know that Parikar Vaishashtya Tavirbhav Vaishashtyam, that the greatness of particular manifestation of Bhagavan depends on the greatness of the Parikaras. So here the topmost Parikaras are present, all the gopis, Srimati Radharani, Chandravali, Sabya, Padma, Lalita, Vishakha, all of them were there. And they were all full of love for him. So this is what nourishes him. And therefore the supreme opulence was manifest in that particular form of Krishna. तत्क्षणम आरभ्य महारुद्रादिभि योगेश्वरैर गोपी परशन मध्यगत तादृश गोप वेश तादृश शोभा तत्तत् नर्म संलाप आदि विशिष्टैव कृष्णो ध्यानेन स्वहृदयम आनिन्ये इत्यर्थ. So he says that after seeing this, then all these yogeshwaras who meditate on him in their heart, Maharudradi, so now they began meditating only on this particular form of Krishna with gopis. Tadrisha gopa, tadrisha upavesha, tadrisha shobha. Tadrisha upavesha or tadrisha gopavesha? You have upavesha or gopavesha?
I have upavesh.
What is upavesh? It should be gopavesh. So it means in that form of Gopal and with that beauty which is being described here, and also Narman Sanlap. Upavesh? Okay, Upavesh means how he was sitting there, that's all. Means sitting in that particular seat, and Gopavesh is included in that Upavesh. So, and that beauty and Narman Sanlapa, the dialogue which gopis were having with him, so they began meditating on this form of Krishna. Swahridayam Anindya, they brought him into his heart. Okay. Sabhajitva tamanangadīpanam sahāsa-līlekṣana vibhrama-bhruvā sansparšanenāṅka kritāṅghrihastayo sanstutyaiṣat kupitā babhāshire. So now comes the attack. So this is called sweet sauce. Right? There are two. One is sweet sauce and one is called hot chutney. So hot chutney burns your mouth. This is sweet. So now they are going to give sweet sauce to him. So in this way, when he was being honored, worshipped, and tamanangadīpanam sahāsa-līlekṣana vibhrama-bhruvā. So their love was excited by seeing him. So then the gopis, what they are doing is that they took Krishna's feet and hand in their lap, sansparšanena ankakrita anghrihastayo, and praising him while looking at him with the kataksh, vibhrama-bhruvā sahāsa-līlekṣana, with smiles and līlā-ikshan, looking with arched brows. Then with a little bit of anger, they spoke to him. Not too much anger, but there was little anger. Ishat kupita babhāshire. So tatascha riramshave tasmai ratam aditsunam tasam cheshtitamāhe sabhavjitva. So at that time Krishna, who wanted to enjoy, relish their company, they did not allow him to do that. So in this sloka it is described. So what did they do? Sahāsa-līlā-ikshanena bibhramo vilaso yasyam tatha taya bhruva anangadīpanam sviyam kamam dyotyantam tasam vakam kamodipakam tam sabhajitva taduchitaireva bhavai sammanya. So with their smiles and artful looking, with their bent eyebrows, they increased his love, and also he was increasing their love. So sviyam kamam dyotyantam. So Krishna, who was also indicating his love for the gopis, and at the same time this was increasing the love of the gopis, kamodipakam tam sabhajitva. After honoring him, tad uchitaireva bhavai sammanya. So what is this honoring here or worship here? That giving respect to him according to their bhavas, whatever was one's bhava. Purvam na santajya gataha samprati evam chestate iti pranayakopa gopanartham. So the gopis were thinking that earlier he left us and now he has come. So they were upset with him because of that. But to hide their anger, they were smiling and looking in different ways and giving respect to him. So then what they did, anka kritayos tenaiva tasam anke nyastyor tabhireva swanke dhritayoho angrihastayoho. So either Krishna himself put his feet and hand in their lap, or it is they themselves who took his feet and put whichever way. If Krishna did it, then he must have done it to please them so that they don't become upset. Because he is also expert, he must have realized that they're having some agitation in the mind. Or they did it because they are trying to hide their anger and speak to him. So either way or both ways, both are playing their love game. So Angri Hastayo Sansparshnena Sanstutya. So they touched his feet, his hands in a very affectionate manner. That is the meaning of Sansparsha, not just touch. So they are praising him. How are they praising? Aho te kara charananam shatyam apurvam. He says, just see how your hands and feet are so cooling. And this is unprecedented, apurva. Why? Yat sansparshnena eva asmat santapo nirvapana. That just by touching them, all our suffering, which we were suffering so much from the separation, has disappeared. Tasmat tvam satyam santapa dukkhani bhagya sada sukhi vidhurevasi. And because you are so cool, therefore you have no idea how people suffer. Because santap has both meanings. Santap means hot, which means suffering, right? Heat is suffering or no? Everybody knows now, especially when there is no electricity, especially at night when you are trying to sleep. So that santap, he has no idea because his hands and feet, everything is cool. Doesn't need AC. So the gopis are saying that now we understand why you don't understand our suffering. See the meaning. It says that your hands, tvam satyam, santap dukh anubhagya, that you have no idea, you are totally ignorant about our suffering. And therefore you are always happy, like a moon, vidhu eva siti. So in this way they are praising him. So is this praise or is it criticism? Why? How is it criticism? Take mic. This doesn't work.
Because they are telling that he has cold heart. This is what they mean.
Not hand, not heart.
Yes, but to
Only
mean that.
some people have a cold feet,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's what they're saying.
But indirectly
Not
they
saying
are.
cold heart. Some people have like that. You know,
Yes.
those who are vata people,
Yes.
they feel very
They
cold
have
in
cold
their
heart
feet.
also.
Not heart. If you have cold heart, you die. Heart has to pump warm blood.
I think this is criticism.
Yeah, but how is it criticism?
Because indirectly they are saying that that his heart is not pumping enough
Enough
to keep
blood.
Yes. To maintain the hands and the feet warm.
But this is nice because it removed their suffering. That's what they said. So is it a problem or is it good? Okay. So this is called Vyaj Stuti. This is Alankar, where you mean just the opposite. When you are praising, it means criticism. When you criticize, that means praise. So Stutva Ishat Kupita. So they were little upset And tad darshanananda svabhavate vinashti bhut kopasya shesh bhaga bandha ityartha bhagavatya. So why they only had little anger? Because you cannot have too much anger when he is smiling anyway. His smile is also cooling, right? He has lotus hands. Lotus is cooling. Lotus feet. That's why he has always cold feet. Cold hand. He has lotus eyes, cooling. So because of that, their anger means heating. So if you are feeling hot and you have lotus flower, you touch it, you feel cold. So therefore they are saying that tad darshan ananda svabhavate vinashti bhut kopasya, that their anger was sublimated like camphor. Have camphor, give little heat to it, it evaporates. So like that, it evaporated by seeing his beautiful smile. But like camphor, even if you put somewhere, it's completely gone, still smell remains. So like that, little anger was hanging. That is the Ishat Kopa. So now they ask a very wonderful question. This is amazing what they ask. So the Sri Gopya Uchu, the Gopi said, Bhajto anu bhajanti eka etad viparyayam. No bhyan se bhajanti eka etan no bruhi sadhu. He says there are three types of people in this world. There are some people that if you love them, they love you. This is number one. That is nice. That is appreciated. There are another type who are even nicer than them. Whether you love them, you don't love them, still they love you. So number one is one who loves you if you love him or her. Number two, that he or she loves even if you don't love. And then there is another one who doesn't love anybody, whether you love him or you don't love him. So these are three possibilities. So keep this in mind, because Krishna is going to reply to this. So their trick is that they want Krishna to speak what is he actually. So this is a way to like put someone into corner. That's what they say in English. Putting someone in the corner.
Back someone into the corner.
Back
Someone into the corner.
Back someone into the corner. That's what they're doing. That's why they made him sit down. Otherwise he can run away again. And they're holding his hand and leg. So how he'll run if your feet are caught? You cannot run. So this is the trick. So number one who reciprocates. Number two, he is causeless love. So number one is conditional love, number two is unconditional love, and number three, no love. So now, because these are only three possibilities, that either you don't love at all, or you love somebody who loves you, or you love everybody. So he says that, which one are you? Please tell us clearly. Bruhi sadhu bho. So there is a very nice commentary on this by Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti. So atra tabhi prati swamanasi evam vicharitam. So the gopis, they thought like this in their mind. You see, if you have to deal with somebody, you have to plan it. Especially if you have to deal with somebody who is smart, intelligent, learned, knows many games. So you better prepare yourself. Do your homework. So they thought like this. Adya yadayam premi mukut manir api asman evam duravastham alabhyat tatra ayam evam prashtavya. He says that this person, he is the topmost lover. There is no one who loves more than him. They know this. So Premi Mukutamani is the crest jewel of the lover. So how is that he left us in this miserable condition? Evam duravastham alabhyat. Put us in this. So tatra ayam evam prashtavyam. So we should ask him in this manner. Bho Krishna, O Krishna, tav asmasu prītir audashinyam droho va iti traya paksha sambhavyamanapi vicharto na ghatanti. That, O Krishna, we are unable to understand because there are three possibilities. The number one, that you love us. Number two, that you are indifferent to us. Number three, you are inimical to us. Right? Either somebody loves you, is indifferent to you, or inimical to you. So which one is, he says all these three don't seem to be applicable to you. You neither love us. If you love us, how can you leave us? You are not indifferent because you played flute, we danced, this, that. This is not indifference. You are also not inimical because we don't see that there is any cause for you. We don't do anything to be your enemy, and still it doesn't make sense what you did. So gopis are having a hard time understanding Krishna's action. Tatra priti sopadhir nirupadhirva. So now they take each condition and deny how it is not applicable to him. So he says that let's take the first one about the love. So priti is of two types, conditional and unconditional. Nadya says the first one is not applicable. You don't love us conditionally. Means you love somebody because you want to get something from that person, some benefit. So you do some flattery, nice words, this, that. You have some axe to grind. So he says that is not possible. So padhi pritiman kilsva kam sampadaka janan anuranjayati eva. He says one who has conditional love, then he only pleases the person from whom he wants to have his wish fulfilled. He would not irritate that person. He would never do that. Anybody whose love is conditional, why would he irritate the person from whom he wants to have some, what you call, some benefit? Otherwise you won't get it. So natu viranjayati. So such a person does not try to irritate, does not try to disturb cause. But you are not that, you left us high and dry. Tvam tu asman swavirhagnau adhakshireva vadhartham. And not only that you caused us, you actually threw us into the fire of separation so that we die. Because you can think of the gopis, how much they love Krishna, that just a truti yugayate tvama pashyatam. That one truti, which was like some 24,000 part of a second, or 27,000, that much appears like a yuga. So you threw us in the burning fire of separation so that we die. Napi para, your love is also not unconditional. Why? Nishi ghorvan madhyeva asmat tyagad asmat kashta drashturapi tav plama anupattasya. That at very night, in the mid of the forest, which is terrible forest, you dropped us. How can somebody who loves you unconditionally act like this? And then you gave us so much suffering, and after giving suffering, you are not feeling any sadness or grief or anything. You are all right, you came smiling. Rasa mavir bhutchari, smayman mukhambuja. So therefore, this also does not apply. Then the second is audasinyam, indifference. Napi audasinyam asmat sukh dukh sadhakatva darshanat. You are also not indifferent to us because you care for us. Asmat sukh dukh sadhakatvat. You try to make us happy, and if there is some problem, you remove that problem. So many problems came to us. You took care of that. So therefore you are not indifferent. Indifferent person is not bothered. You live or you die, he doesn't care. Napi droha. There is also not droha, enmity. Sakim shashvatikam pratikulya nibandhano va. Because enmity can be number one, eternal enmity, like the snake and mongoose have, like the cat and rat have. There is no training required, right? They are born like that. So he says we don't have that. It's not that you are a born enemy or anything. Tat pratikulya bhavat. No, pratikulya nibandhana, or enmity can come if you do something unpleasant to somebody, then that person may become your enemy. Try to create some trouble. So he says that na adya, the first is not possible. Tatha darsana bhava deva, no one has seen that and you don't act like that. The second one is also not possible. Why? Asmasu tat pratikulya bhavat, because we never do anything to trouble you. So why should you become our enemy? So all three are not possible. Neither there is a love, nor there is indifference, nor there is enmity. So what is it? There is nothing else. So kintu आश्वस्त परिचारक जिघांसा लक्षणों विलक्षणों या कश्चन द्रोह है तस्यैव उदाहरणी भवता भवता भूयते इत्यादिकं स्वमुखेन अस्माभिः स्फुटं न वाच्यं किंतु प्रहेलिका भंग्या तथा किंचन प्रष्टव्यम यथा अयमेव यथार्थतया तत्प्रति उत्तरं ददान एतद् आदिकम् अर्थं व्याचक्षीत इति सहृदयत्वात् तुल्यमनगति विमर्शास्ता. So that this is how gopis, all this is how gopis were thinking. So they said that he is never going to speak from his own mouth. So there is some droha is there, yakashan droha, tasyev udaharani bhavta, that there seems to be some kind of dislike in his mind, and he showed that. Kintu ashvasta paricharak jighansha lakshano vilakshanoya. And what is this enmity or dislike? He says it is something very strange which is characterized by the wish to kill the very people who do service and who are faithful to him. So he makes it very poetic. Asvast paricharaka jighansa lakshano vilakshano ya kaschandroha tasya udharani bhavta bhuyate. You have done this. Swamukhena smabhisputam na vachyam. So he is not going to say it to us by his own mouth, but we are going to ask him a question like a, what is it called, prahelika? This riddle. So we are going to put it in the form of a riddle, let him solve it, and that's how we are going to get the reply from him. So, तथा किंचन प्रष्टव्यम यथा अयमेव यथार्थया तत्प्रत्युत्तरं ददान एतादिकम अर्थम व्याचक्षित. So we are going to ask this riddle to him. While replying to that riddle, he will reveal his heart, what is actually going on. Sahridiyatvat tulya manogatir vimarshasta. And because they are all sahridiyas, therefore they were all able to come to the same conclusion. Not that they had any discussion among them, and then one is saying, no, we should do this, no, we should do that. There was nothing like that. They all had one opinion. So therefore they spoke. And this is what they say, Bho. So Bho here replies, most intelligent. Bho Mahapragya. Oh, most intelligent Krishna. Ekam asmakam artha prahelikam vyachakshva iti ahu. That please solve our one riddle. And then they speak this verse. Bhajto janan anulakshi krityeva bhajanti. There are one type of people who love only those people who love them. Otherwise they are indifferent to others. They don't care for others. So you love me, I love you. Te deva bhavyante. Parasparam bhavyante shreya param vapsha. So you scratch my back, I scratch your back. So that's good. Eke jana sapeksham bhajanti iti artha. So the meaning is that these people, they worship or they love, and their love is sapeksha, means it is conditional. It is with some expectation. Apeksha means expectation. So loving with some expectation. You want to fulfill some wish, then you do that. Atra sapeksha vastu alabhe sati napi bhajanti. And when their expectation is not fulfilled, then bye-bye, then divorce. So that is that. Iti sopadhi pritir ayata. So therefore the first one is those who love because of some expectation. So their love is not really love. Etad vipareyam, then there is one who is opposite to that. Yatha syat tatha bhajanti. Eko abhastopi bhajanti nirpeksham. So they are worshipping or they are loving or they are doing good to others, whether you love or not love. Abhastopi bhajanti. Bhajanti abhastopi nirpeksham. They do not have any expectation. Atra swapeksha phalantar anuddeshat bhajanti agova iti nirupadhi pritirayata. So here says that swapeksha phalantar anuddeshat. So they do not have any phalantar, means they are not expecting anything from the love. For them that love itself is the fruit, and they don't expect anything else. So that is called nirupadhi priti, or unconditional love, or love without any expectation. Anye no bhyan bhajanti iti sapekshamapi nirpekshamapi nai bhajanti iti audasinyam ayata. Then there are third one, that they don't love. They are not bothered about this love thing. They are vairagis, totally detached. So somebody good does some good to them, fine. Somebody doesn't do anything, that is fine. They don't care. So they are indifferent. Dvesho drohaschapi abhajanam bhaved iti tau api apyaitau iti ata etad vivarane evam eva kinchit adhikam vyakti karishyashte bhagavata. This dvesha means dislike, and droha, enmity. This is also abhajan, not loving. And tau api apyaitau iti etad vivarana evam avi kinchit adhikam api vyakti karishyate. So these are also included here, and Krishna is going to describe this little bit when he is going to speak. Etanno bruhi iti ete khalu ke etad bhajanam abhajanam va kim tad bruhi ityartha. So then is their question is that etanno bruhi sadhu bho, that please explain this to us, that ete khalu ke, who are these people? Etad bhajanam abhajanam va, that these people, these three types of people, is this really love or it is not love? What is it? because they want to know from him what he is. So, kim tad bruhiti artha. Ete cha etaccha etaditi napunshakam anupunshakam ekvachya netrasyam iti eksheshatva. So there is ete and etat, three, because there are three categories. So there are combination of neutral gender and non-neutral gender. So with all three, neutral gender is used by ekshas. Sadhu yathartham eva bruhi vaiyadhikaranyam muncha nityartha. So the meaning that sadhu bruhi means that you should speak the truth and giving up the vaiyadhikaran means not having any deceptive, not playing any game, just speak straightforward. What is it? That is the meaning. So this question is again, of course, here it is arranged like this, but the whole idea is that Sri Vyasadeva wants to again bring out what is true love, and with that it has to be compared, because people in the material world are confused. They think there is here love, there is love, this is love, that is love, everything is love, love everybody, right? People talk like that. So here it will come out, and then also what is love beyond all this love. So that will be explained. So what is conditional love, what is unconditional love, what is material love, spiritual love, all this will become clear. Otherwise people also keep on blaming God. Why God is not doing this? Why God? Why I am a devotee? Why he is not protecting me? Why he is not doing this? Why he is not doing that? Because people have many conditions in their mind, and then they think that they are pure devotees. So they want their conditions to be fulfilled, at the same time remain pure devotees. So it will become clear in the reply. It's becoming also clear in the question itself, but he will make it. Because the whole idea of this Rāsa-līlā is to understand clearly what is Uttama Bhakti, what is Vraj Bhakti. So it's very interesting, the reply which will come from Krishna. He will speak it himself, and he is going to speak clearly, because this is sadhu bho brohi. So I'll stop here if there is any question to ask.
When the gopi, they show a little bit of anger, but not too much anger, a little bit. But my question is, they never feared again that Krishna is going to lead them again, or
Why should they fear?
They have fear of that or not?
Why should they fear?
Because he did it, he could do it again.
Yeah, but they also have confidence in him.
Yeah, so they didn't have that doubt in them.
They love him and he loves them. That's
Okay.
what they are saying. Earlier here also we read it.
Okay.
If fear is there, that is also because of love. If anger is there, that is also because of love.
Okay.
Everything is because of love. How love manifests, difficult to say.
And then another question. When they offered the upper cloth to make the seat for him, then everybody, there are many gopis, so many seats, different seats. And then Krishna manifests himself for each to sit on each of them. So then Krishna was there in total, means in every seat he was there complete, or because he
Yes, complete.
complete.
That is what is called Prakash.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? All right.